Hey Ronnie, it's Heather. I thought I'd take a minute to respond to your discussion board because it looks like we kind of found some of the same findings. So ultimately, you start kind of by talking about interpersonal skills, that they have a higher weight than professional training or experience when it comes to determining treatment outcomes. I completely agree because there was an article that I found that did a research study on the characteristics shown, within the mental health counselors, and the more empathy that they showed, the more, relatedness, the more just encouragement, focus on the treatment goals and the treatment at hand, the less drinking the person had. So it wasn't even about the setting. It wasn't even about, like you say, the professional training. It's really how we meet them, really where they are. I talk to people about, here's your top four things to look at: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Overall, like just where you're at, what are your goals, and so really talking to them about what's their driving force, right? So what's their motivation. I like how you point out so many verses, which is awesome, about just the characteristics of Jesus. One of my favorite, names for him, of course, is Wonderful Counselor, which I think is very interesting. It's amazing how much Scripture talks about counseling. Especially just in Jesus's ministry, but also the book of Proverbs as well. My dad sends me Proverbs every other day about just the verses that encourage talking to someone, and talking to God, but talking to other people too, especially other believers. So you're exactly right that the traits that he had, he's really encouraging us to have too. So empathy, respect in a non-judgmental way. I find it very interesting, the people that Jesus chose to have it be his followers, the disciples, the people that he spent time with, was all people that were imperfect, right? So from tax collectors to fishermen to people who hide in trees, to so many things that he just meets people exactly where they are. I think it's really good for us to just integrate our faith and just really just meet them where they are, to then create goals, create a plan, and just go from there. Be empathetic, create goals, but meeting them where they're at mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I hope that you're having a great week. I'll see you in class. Thanks.